When I was in middle school, I was about 14 years old, there was one thing that I wanted more than anything in the world, more than perfectly symmetrical breast. Shout out to the little boob. Whatever, we all have one. And I wore my hair down so you don't know which one it is. The thing I also wanted more than my period, because when you're like a little girl, you actually want your period and not in that like, where the f is my period sort of way, which happens still. More one of those, someday I'll get my period and I'll run through fields like I'm in a tampon commercial. More than all of those things, what I wanted was a perm. And it's funny because when you say the word perm, there's like two different interpretations. For white people, they think like big, curly, fried, Sarah Jessica Parker, pre-flat iron, right? But for black girls, we think kind of the exact opposite, like straight, limp, and kind of fried, right? Because like when that creamy crack hits your scalp, kind of smells like onion rings a little bit. But the perm is also known by a more sinister name, the relaxer. Doesn't that sound like a horror movie? Your curls are in danger, the relaxer is coming for you. Right? Like I could imagine like a I Know What You Did Last Summer style film with like a bunch of natural hair gurus that are being stalked by the relaxer. He like poisons their shea butter at night, and then he like makes them get a really expensive sew-in that's like not blended really well, and like the edges are all kind of out, and they're like, no, the relaxer got me. Listen, we don't need any more Steve Jobs films. Someone make the relaxer. Like 3 movies about Steve Jobs, really 3? Make the relaxer. Start a Kickstarter, someone. The other thing that kind of bothers me about the name relaxer is it's kind of low-key racist, right? Like, hello, angry black woman stereotype. Like, the box might have well have just said, like, listen up, negress, your hair is too angry and loud. You need to relax every 4 to 6 weeks. You're like, okay, yes. I just want the job so bad. I really want the job. Even with all of those mixed messages, I still really wanted one. And so I begged my mom, because my mom had one, the only other black girl in my class had one, my cousins had one. And at 14, my mom said I could finally get a relaxer. And I knew, before she even said yes, what brand I wanted. I wanted just for me. The kitty perm with the amazing theme song. I want style, body and shine, a look that's totally on mine. Hair so soft, silky and free. I want something that's just for me. Come on, just for me. No lie, relaxer, conditioning cream. Come on, just for me. For combing and styling, that's worry-free. Oh my God. You guys, that was such a freaking good theme song. And you knew it was for black people because there was a rap, right? It's not a product for black people if there's not a rap, right? So I really, really wanted just for me. And here's the thing, if the theme song did not sell you on the product, the promise of it being a no-lie product was supposed to help you. And no-lie means that there's like some chemical that's not in there that's not gonna burn your scalp, which ironically is a lie. It's not true. 2 words, scalp scabs, they're a real thing. I've had them, they are a real thing. The other thing is there's nothing about relaxed hair, in my experience, that's worry-free. Not one freaking thing. Like when it rains during your soccer game, lots of worry. You can't get that wet because then you have to like blow dry it and wrap it and set it. You can't do that. Or what about, when you get invited to a pool party? No, that's not fun either. I mean, it's bad enough that I had a pot belly in middle school and I had to wear a 1-piece where all my friends wore 2 pieces. And then I also had to wear like a plastic grandma cap. I was worried. I was full of worry. Or what about when your dad's new girlfriend decides that she wants to take the convertible to school and keep the top down because it's such a nice day, and she decides to put her hair in a ponytail, and I just learned how to wrap my hair, so I'm wearing it down, and then I'm like, the wind is blowing, and then I get to school, and I look like Doc Brown from Back to the Future. I am worried, okay? I am full of worry. Okay, also on the list of things, I'm sorry, I got like super emotional. Also on the long list of things that you are not supposed to do when you have a relaxer is dye your hair at home. I did not get this memo. I didn't get this memo. And so my best friend, Melissa, she decided that she wanted to dye her hair because apparently for white girls, dyeing your hair like rebellious shades of colors is like kind of like a rite of passage. And so she kind of roped me into it because, solidarity is for white women. So I was like, all right, girl, I'm with you. And so she's gonna dye her hair like bright red. And I'm like, all right, I'll throw some like streaks in my bangs. And I'll just like keep it cool. I didn't know that you had to actually bleach your hair first, so the red didn't actually show up. It was more like a dark purple, which was great for me because I looked cool to Melissa, my mom didn't know that I dyed my hair, and it was awesome, right? Win-win. It was a win-win until I went to go get my relaxer touched up. So I was going to one of those like kitchen salons. It was a dark kitchen. It was a very dark kitchen. And so my hairdresser did not know that I had dyed my hair because it was very dark. You couldn't really see it. And her apartment was also very dark. So I'm sitting there, and I've got the stuff on my hair, and people are like, this is the horror movie. Make this movie. This is like freaking terrifying. Like, yeah, it was horrible. So like the relaxer and the hair color like going to war in my head. Like, you relax. No, you relax. No, you relax. And then I can't relax because my hair is like falling out in clumps. And my hairdresser is like, what did you do? What's going on? What's happening here? And she's picking up like these like shiny-ish purple looking clumps of hair. And I literally snatched my own edges. Like, I now had like a bald spot on like either side of my head, and I didn't even have enough bangs left to cover it up. Like, it was that bad. And like any mature young adult, I confided in / blamed Melissa because why the did she do this to me? I knew I shouldn't have trusted her after I asked her to do my makeup and she put white foundation on me. I should have known not to ask her to help me with my hair. Oh, God. Here's the thing. Melissa actually turned out to be incredibly resourceful. Not only was she really good at doing like crazy hair colors and like sneaking out at night and like doing coke or whatever else she was doing. Melissa was freaking wild. Like everyone had that friend. That was my friend. Melissa was like, listen, I have the perfect solution. Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. No, listen, you take the brush, and the brush makes it look like you've got baby hairs. I didn't even have baby hairs before I snatched my edges, and now I did. Like, it was amazing. I went from Naomi Campbell at the beach to Chili from TLC in like a minute. It was like amazing. And then I had that one moment of like, oh, but what if it rains? And Melissa's like, that's why there's waterproof. The end. Thank you.